Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Blue Golf Ball today with another Pokemon TCG Online video, and today I have for you guys an Excadrill deck. I do have a Excadrill deck from Legendary Treasures out there on my YouTube channel, but that deck is pretty mediocre and just built for fun. But this deck could be something more of a competitive deck, I don't know. But Excadrill is a Metal-type Pokemon with 110 HP. It's got the trait, Omega trait, Barrage. This Pokemon can attack twice in a turn. If you can knock out the first opponent's active Pokemon and they switch, you can actually hit that one too. So pretty good. It's got the first attack, Dredge. Search your deck for 2 energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. Check your deck afterwards. So 2 energy cards. That means any 2 energy cards, including DCEs, including yeah, the special metal energy, everything, special energies and whatnot, right? We do have Mach Claw here, doing 50. This attack damages and infected resistance. That's not bad. But Mach Claw doing 50 for 3 energy just doesn't cut it, right? But even with the Barrage being able to hit for 100 damage for 3 energy, right, in 1 turn, is still not that great either. If what we really want to do is get 1-hit knockouts, right? So if we slap a Muscle Band, we can actually 1-hit knockout most Stage 2 and Stage 1 Pokemon. Now, yeah, there's like Charizard. There's a couple other Pokemon that are 150, 160 HP for Stage 2 Pokemon, but for the most part, if we get a Muscle Band on there, we can hit for 140, knocking out things like Empoleon, Donphan, and the like. As for like EX Pokemon, yeah, it's gonna be a little more difficult. We're gonna need to do maybe like 3-hit knockouts, but with Dredge, you're able to search for energy and then attack in the same turn. That's really good. Energy, accelerate, and attack. So we're gonna be building a deck around Excadrill. We do have 2 Aegis/EXs here with Mighty Shield. Could be pretty good for a wall. Just put it up there and could also be a backup attacker. Now, we're going to be running a 2-2 line of Bronzong and Bronzor. I thought about running more, but the thing is, Excadrill already has like a kind of a energy acceleration system in it of itself, so it doesn't really need the Metal Links. If anything, the Metal Links would be for just kind of a supporting, energy accelerating, mostly for Aegislash, and then for our third backup attacker in Heatran with 130 HP, also a Metal type. Steel Drop, it's okay. But Steam Blast, being able to hit for 130 can be pretty good. Just 1-hit KO on Donphans and Pyroars. I think, well, not exactly Pyroar, but it's not so bad, right? So we can try to, it's going to be difficult sometimes. If we don't have a Muscle Band, we won't be able to knock some things out, right? Like a Donphan or something like that. So Heatran here can do Steam Blast and just kind of make a really clean sweep. So that's kind of the plan there. Onto our Aspect right here, we got Computer Search as the Aspect of choice. Discarding 2 cards from your hand, you can search for anything you want, and it just works for a very nice, consistent, Aspect card. For the rest of our items, we got Escape Rope, one of these, 1 Professor's Letter, and also 1 Repeat Ball. Since we got Dribblers and Bronzongs and whatnot, you never know when Repeat Ball could be pretty useful. We got a couple switches here. Our Pokemon are pretty heavy, including the Bronzongs. They're 3 retreat costs. And then 3 Ultra Balls just to get the Pokemon into our hand. And then we got 2 VS Seekers here just to get the supported cards into our hand as well. And for our support line, we got 1 Colress, 2 Lysanders, 1 Lysander Storm card, 4 Ends, 1 Professor Birch's Observations, 4 Junipers, and Teammates. Yeah, Excadrill is pretty weak, so Teammates can work pretty well in doing that. And then we got 3 Steel Shelters. That way we just protect our Pokemon, since we're basically running all Steel Pokemon. So it's the basic for the Excadrill. So right here, the 3 Muscle Band and 1 Silver Bangle. That helps out pretty well for 3 Tool cards. We got 9 Metal Energy and 4 Special Shield Energy to protect our Metal-type Pokemon. And that's it for our deck. Without further ado, let's go ahead and see this Excadrill deck in action on Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, looks like we'll be playing against Wade 1, 2, 2, 3. And Wade is playing a fighting deck. And looks like we get to go first. Sweet. I would like to go first. That way we can evolve first. There we go. We see a Great Ball. We see the Rare Candy. Must be some kind of Machamp deck with Lucario or something rather. We end up mauling again a couple times. let's see here. I'm actually going to start with the Heatran, just a big Pokemon to buy us a couple turns, and could backfire, but the thing is, we're not going to be able to evolve in the first turn, and we're not going to be able to do a lot of stuff first turn. So I'm hoping to draw into something like a switch maybe, but first of all, we got to just power up the Drillbur. It's going to be the plan of attack for now. My opponent gets to draw a couple more cards, but it doesn't matter. We're going to play an N anyways, and so there we go. We see my opponent have a bunch of my chops in play. I'm going to go ahead and just power up the Drillbur here. We'll go with the N. We get another Drillbur into play, and we also get an Aegislash, so that could help us out, especially if we see strong energy come into play. Alright, so we're going to end our turn here. Too bad we don't have any energy cards in the discard pile. So another reason why I don't play Battle Compressor is because I kind of mentioned before in my deck analysis, we don't really focus the deck on having Bronzong being the energy accelerator. We kind of just rely on Drillbur and Excadrill to get the energy out for us, but we're kind of starting out pretty slow here. We have teammates, which can be pretty good if the Heatran ever gets knocked out. I hope the Heatran doesn't. Heatran is a 3 retreat cost, my goodness. We see the Machop here with the strong energy. Good thing my opponent it hasn't evolved just yet. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna play it on. I guess we'll play it here, and we'll get the Bronzong out into play. Yeah, actually, what I want to do right now is we're just gonna end the turn. I'm actually looking forward to having the Heatran knock out. The thing is, this deck could be pretty slow. Like you can see here, we just couldn't get the Excadrill into play, so it gets pretty slow, right? And that's kind of the thing with this deck. So right here, my opponent goes with a Machop. Won't be able to attack this turn, but should be able to knock out our Heatran in the next turn. And let's see here. We get the N. Alright, so what I want to do, I actually want to hang on to this. I'm just going to go with putting the N. My opponent gets a Karina and a rare candy back into the deck. So I'm going to end my turn not attaching the energy. What I want to do is just let the Heatran get knocked out, and then yeah, the bummer is we won't be able to exactly knock out the Machamp. So I probably should have played the energy onto the Aegislash. Probably just keep the Aegislash up there. Maybe I will play the energy onto the Aegislash. Now I really regret not playing the energy, because that would have been probably the best choice to do that. And but you know what's played is played. Wow, my opponent just couldn't get anything, and there we go. We had the VS Seeker, but we lost the N. Oh man, what a waste. So we're gonna end our turn here. My opponent won't be able to attack the Aegislash. What he'll need is Lysander to Lysander out the Drillburs or even the Bronzong. So Heatran's gonna go down right now. We only have 100 HP. My opponent will be doing more than enough to knock it out. But that's alright. We'll have the Aegislash here, and yeah, I think we could play Aegislash. My opponent is doing a lot of damage, so we're gonna play the Aegislash. My opponent won't be able to affect it, and let's go with the teammates. We'll get the Excadrill, I suppose, and let's get a Professor's Letter. That'd be pretty good too. In the next turn, we can probably discard something. So. Alright, we'll hang on to the rest of these things here. Man, now I kind of regret not powering up the Aegislash, because this would be pretty good for this matchup here. Let's go ahead. We will do that right there. Can't really play the VS Seeker. We're going to end our turn. The next turn, we will be able to play an energy onto Aegislash. But what I want to do actually is kind of take a risk. I'm going to risk drawing into an energy. So I will play Juniper to discard my hand, including the energy card, and then just use Metal Links to bring it onto the Excadrill. So my opponent right now is doing a lot of damage, but won't be able to harm the Aegislash. We have to wait and see. My opponent's got he's got the Fighting Stadium, plus he's got 2 strong energies, so that's 60 damage. And right there, he passes the turn, not being able to do anything there. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see. I can play this on the Aegislash, but I actually rather play it on the Excadrill, knowing that the Excadrill is pretty weak. So let's go with the Juniper, discarding that card, and we do get this this onto here. Let's go ahead. We'll evolve this Excadrill as well. We get another Aegislash. We even get a Bronzor, so we can use Colress the next turn. We'll Metal Lynx, get this onto the Excadrill onto the bench. That way we can spread the energy a little bit more. We'll go with the Slash Blast and hitting the Machop for 100. Machop can't do anything except retreat right now. And that's actually okay with me. So we see another Machamp hit the bench. Let's see here. We see a Scoop Up. Wow. Oh, that could have been pretty bad. Oh, we see another Scoop Up. Woo! Wow, we got lucky there. 2 Scoop Ups hitting tails. And then we see an Escape Rope. Not sure what my opponent would escape into. But, you know what? We're going to go with the Excadrill. And then I think my opponent might be going with the Landorus here. Or a Machop. We'll just knock out the Machop in one hit, and then we'll take out the next one. So that would be the game plan. And we even get the Lysander. So, alright, so what we're going to do is, kind of want to Lysander out the Machop. I think that's probably the better choice. We'll just do that. I don't want to see Machop, or the Machamp, I mean, the Machamp getting a shot at knocking us out. So let's go ahead. We'll just go with a Mach Claw, and then we'll take on whatever else comes into play. We even get an N off of that, but most likely what we'll do is play the Colress in the next turn, and we get to even knock out the Machop. Oh, that is great. 2 hits right here. We basically just took 2 prizes. My opponent here can actually hit us for a Shout of Power. If we see a Strong Energy and a Muscle Band, that's hitting us for 60. But nope, we only see an energy drop there, and that's it. So gotta wait and see. We see the Machamp with the Muscle Band. Let's see, a couple things we can go. There's a couple things we can do here. I'm gonna go for the Escape Rope and see what my opponent brings out. Depending on what my opponent brings out, I would go either with the Excadrill or with the Aegislash. But all right, I guess we could just go with the Aegislash. Not too worried there. Let's go with the Colress, getting, what is that, 7 cards off of this. Guarantee 7 cards, which is pretty solid. Oh, wow, we even have, the opportunity to evolve into the Bronzong here. That's pretty cool. Using the Repeat Ball, getting the Bronzong out into play. We can counter the Stadium, too. I think we can do that. That way, if the Machamp comes out, it wouldn't be able to really knock us out. So here we go. We'll actually get a knockout onto the... Alright, so here's the game plan. Let's go with the switch. I'm going to knock out this little Machop here. Whatever my opponent sends out, I'm just going to knock it out as well. We get another switch here, so that's very convenient. And there's the Landorus. Let's go for another Mach Claw, hitting the Landorus for 70. And boy, if we could have hit that Landorus twice, that would be pretty nice there too. But it doesn't matter. We get a hit for 30, and our Excadrill is actually quite in danger. But hey, we get another Excadrill out here. I'm just going to go ahead and, yeah, let's just go for the Mach Claw. I'm not too worried here. We'll just take the Landorus, and then if my opponent can knock us out, let's see, it says I look that card. Oh, I like that card. Okay. Yeah, my opponent likes the card. Indeed. Yes, indeed. It is a fun card. And that's why we're playing this deck, because it's a fun deck to play. Excadrill hitting for knockouts. There we go. We see a Max Revive. Sadly, the Max Revive won't cut it. So here we go. We'll just Mach Claw twice and hit it again, knocking out the Machamp. And there we go, victory for Excadrill. Alright, what do you guys think of this deck? It seems like it's a pretty fun deck to play. Just hitting for 140 damage with that Muscle Band. Plus, if you can get all 3 special metal energies on there, you're defending your Excadrill by 30 damage. Right? So that means if your opponent wants to do a one-hit knockout, they have to hit for at least 140 damage, which is pretty tough to do unless you're doing 200 or whatever. So what do you guys think of Excadrill? That was pretty fun. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you guys have any other deck ideas, send them my way, and I'll see too if I can build it. Hopefully you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.